My problem today is I'm actually a pansexual student going to Rockridge High School, and just saying, like, you guys do nothing for us. You guys have no protection for us. Like, I go around school and I do not see some gay students hugging their boyfriends or kissing them or nothing. And they should be able to show themselves and be proud of themselves. And they're not. They're just scared to be judged and just have this like identity that something's wrong with them. Something is like there's a disease. Nobody should feel like that. Nobody should feel like they have anything wrong with them. Like, I can't even say that I'm pansexual because who knows what somebody else will say. Like, I used to have a girlfriend. I couldn't even see her during school because she was so scared of what they would say about her. She didn't deserve that. And nobody does. Nobody deserves to have such a label on them. To be called a disease, that is not right. And nobody is entitled to that. There should be a policy protecting us, not something that is slapped on the paper and given to somebody just to say, hey, you can't call them that. It should be set in stone that nobody will take that for an answer. Nobody should be able to be considered a disease because they're not.
Thank you. Luc Tessier is our final speaker for this evening.
Usually I go earlier. Good evening. On February 5th, I went to Richmond, and in a combined effort with Equality Virginia, I lobbied state senators and delegates in the effort to advance LGBTQ protections in Virginia. One of those policies was specifically designed to create an environment for state employees that would prevent discrimination against them, and it was voted for by an overwhelming majority in the state Senate. But when it got to the House subcommittee, it was voted down, effectively killing said bill. The failure of the state legislature to implement pro-equality measures demonstrates the need for this school board to consider the addition of the LGBTQ protections. Now, some on the school board would be thinking that this school board doesn't have the authority or precedent to create said policy, so I'd like to refer to an excerpt made by Attorney General Herring. Because the power to protect students and employees from discrimination in the public school system is a power fairly implied from the excess grant of authority to school boards under Article 8, Section 7 of the Constitution of Virginia, and from the specific authority granted to school boards by the Virginia General Assemblies in Sections 22.1 to 28, 22.1 to 78, and 22.1 to 253.13, 7C3 of the Code of Virginia, the Dillon Rule does not prevent school boards from amending their anti-discrimination policy to protect on the basis of sexual orientation and gender identity. I would also like to inform this board that more than 60 municipalities in Virginia have voted to add non-discrimination policies. As this statement and this precedent clearly identifies, it is well within the reach of this school board to create an environment that protects all teachers and staff, regardless of their sexual orientation or gender identity. Thank you.
Thank you. On to item 8.0, which is the superintendent's report. Dr. Williams.
Good evening. I'd like to share with the school board that we had a successful career fair this past Saturday.